Good morning, good afternoon to all of you. As you all know, global warming, lot of papers have been presented to you, and yesterday's discussion also you must have heard. What should we do about it? How to reduce global warming? These are the key issues. Some of my views I would like to present before you. As far as India is concerned, at the time of independence, more than 75% of the population was dependent on agriculture. Now, because of globalization and a lot of economic development going on, hardly 52% of the population is now dependent on agriculture in India. Some of the engineering measures which can help us to bring down the global warming. First and most important is the water conservation. That is recharging the rainwater in the well, storing the rainwater on the surface and subsurface through different engineering measures by constructing farm ponds, check dams and other important ways. Instead of going for bigger dam, store that water on the surface and use it through drip irrigation so that more and more area is covered under vegetation for growing different crops. Tree plantation or orchard cultivation and all that, and utilization of mulch, different mulch, tree mulch, plastic mulch and all that, which can conserve the moisture so that more and more crop or vegetation can be grown on the land. Similarly, in our social aspects, green building design. The building design should be made in such a manner that you need less power, energy, electrical energy especially. Even cooling through or tube heat exchangers and number of different ways are available which can be utilized for designing good buildings so that the energy consumption is minimized. Then renewable energy is the most important option which all over the globe, people have to go for it, and India in particular. We have vast potential availability of the solar energy which is not being tapped to the extent it should have been. So solar photovoltaic for power generation, even solar heating for different purposes, crop drying and all, utilizing whatever vegetable residue is there on the field, that is biomass. So that should be utilized through producer gas production and even the biogas production. Now as far as the biogas production is concerned, it is done through two ways. One is through the animal dung, another is through the utilizing the biomass or vegetative waste which is available in ample. Now as far as the animals are concerned, many of the speakers might have told you, yesterday, that because of the animal population, methane generation and all that, a lot of global warming is occurring. But friends, can you think of the 10 or 15 years back situation where the animal population in our country itself was quite high? During last 10 years, you must have noticed that the animal population is decreasing. What has resulted into that? The result is you are getting less farmyard manure. Fertility of the soil has gone down. Lot of area is coming under cultivable to uncultivable. The soil fertility is reduced to a great extent. Ultimately, what has happened is the area under the crop cultivation is also reduced. When the less area is cropped, vegetation is less, ultimately less amount of oxygen is added, and at the same time cooling because of the agriculture. So agriculture ultimately will have to play greater role as far as the global warming is concerned, and a lot of measures which are related to agriculture need to be applied. Ultimately, agriculture will only protect the mankind all over the globe, providing oxygen, cooling and all that. Then some of the habits all over the globe mankind will have to think of. Wherever there is no urgency, avoid using vehicles. I have been advising to my students that use bicycle because Junagadh is a small place, 5 kilometers is the farthest distance. I compulsory made, there is no rule from the university, but I asked them to come on bicycle.